Hello gamers and welcome to episode 4 of Let's Play Demon's Souls. I'm about to face the first boss, well, apart from the tutorial guy. And I need to start the timer. I've nearly forgotten again. And yeah, also I'm going to eat something. And I am going to go to the inventory. I'm not going to need the Royal Lotus. I'm not going to need the late moon grass. I don't have that much health anyway. I might need the bombs, and I'm also pretty sure I'm going to want to use the turpentine. That'll make the fight much easier, and I intend to not die. But we shall see how that goes. Let's start off with some turpentine actually. Okay. Shall we? It's nice how you can see through a little bit already. Okay. Enter fog. Okay. The Phalanx. Here we go. It's kind of afraid of fire. I should get too offensive. Shit, and I should keep the shield up. It's kind of getting protected. Oh no. By this shit. Okay, not going too well. I definitely need to eat something. Damn it! I can't eat something. Okay, hide behind a pillar is always a good idea. Die! What am I finding here actually? I don't know. Let's use some fire bombs. Okay, that's working nicely. Much better than the turpentine actually. But I am going to need some more turpentine right now. And it's kind of growing the stuff. But you can see the Phalanx is getting naked. I think that's the right tactic, like a combination of actually first the fire bombs. Don't get cocky. And then the Phalanx is naked. And then attack it with the sword, flaming sword, or whatever you've got. Okay, it's almost done. Okay, there we go. The demon was destroyed. And I've revived. You have regained your body. Bring more souls. Blah blah. Whew, shot of heartstone, nice. Yeah, you can farm then for the stones. You could actually wait and drag on the fight till you get lots of stuff. Now this is the first stage, 1-1, completed. I've got lots of souls, that's good for leveling up. And yeah. Run straight through, yeah, you can do that. Let's look at the health, it's full. Okay, we've got the lead demon's soul. Now we could go back, but maybe the gate has opened. over here. No, it has not. Also, if I now die while in human form, the world tendency goes down, and I think it would be wise to try to get a maximum of to bring everything to pure white, and then I can still bring it down when I'm alive. There are stones or eyes, I've forgotten how they're called. They're emerald something. They can revive you, and then you can commit suicide to bring the world tendency down. And so people tend to commit suicide in the Nexus, because if you're in the Nexus and commit suicide, it doesn't influence the world tendencies. And that's what I'm going to do. But first I'm going to level up. Oh, and we can talk to the lady in black. The maiden in black.
Welcome back.
Beautiful eyes.
The monumental awaits the above.
Yeah.
The monumental will explain the Nexus to thee.
Thank you. But I would like to touch the demon inside you first.
The monumental will explain.
Yeah, great. I need to go up first. There are more people here. I'm lost, okay.
Oh my. How has this happened?
Lots of
Has
people
God
already.
abandoned us for failing to show proper respect to King Alant? Oh, Mbasa. Back in the time that I lived below Boletaria Castle, King Alant left on some strange business, then returned with horrible demons in tow.
Oh.
Soon, the land was ravaged by demons and soul-starved madmen. My spine shudders just to think about it. If I did not have my miracle stone shard, a keepsake of my grandfather, I may not have survived. If I did not have my...
Okay, so she's like the Wonder Woman.
Oh, you must be another disciple of God.
Oh.
I too am on a quest to fight the demons in the name of the Lord. May I share God's power with you?
Yes.
Do not be bashful. We are both cut from the same cloth.
Okay, that's a miracle guy.
A miracle is a heavenly act, but spells are the acts of demons, the work of soul arts.
Yeah, like the soul
They have
arrow.
similar effects, and yet one is clearly evil, and the other is clearly good. Magicians, in the end, are mere servants of the demons. A miracle is a heavenly...
Okay, you
They
said
have
that already.
similar magicians, in the end.
Well, what miracles do you have? Heal. Oh, it's also expensive. Evacuate. Sends the user back to the Nexus. The Nexus binds powerful souls. This miracle harnesses that power. Now that's pretty cool. But they all cost mana points. But I think like miracles are more defensive, or buffs. And spells are more
I have
offensive.
sinned. I swore allegiance to Saint Urbain, but was of no use to him. And now I have run away and abandoned his honorableness.
I really like the graphics. They still look crisp enough.
O Lord, punish me.
I mean, it's no Horizon Zero
For
Dawn,
I have not
but
the
still.
strength to punish myself.
Shall I punish you?
O honorable one. deep within the darkness, where no light shall ever shine, will you...
Okay, okay. Let's check out the other side as well. There should be the mage. Oh. Different sound. I think when I first played the game I didn't even pay attention to the other people here initially. Okay.
Are you here to face the demons?
Yes, I am here to
If
face
so,
the demons.
please free Sage Frake the Visionary from the dungeon of Latria. I will help you however I can. I can teach you elementary spells.
Thank you.
Sage Frake is a gleaming hope for humankind, but I have not the power to save him alone.
Yeah, I'm a superhero, I can do that. Yeah, that's the spell Soul Arrow. But he's not selling once. Oh, that's pretty cool. Generates a loud sound in a far off place. That is pretty cool. I'm inclined to buy that eventually. It's not too expensive.
Suit yourself.
Oh, we should actually talk again.
Are you begging for...
Yeah, I'm not
Frake
begging,
is a
okay.
great sage who systemized the magic of the soul arts to make it possible for human imitation. By observing the state of Boletaria and the demons within it, he's likely to pave the way for greater things. All the more reason that I must meet Frake as soon as possible. All the more reason that I must...
Yeah,
All
I
the
think
more
that's
reason
it.
that I must meet Frake as...
Alright. Let's go and talk to the Monumental. Okay, wrong stairs. Now let's check out the Nexus while we're at it. Wow. Hi. This is the suicide spot. Left. Yeah, indeed. Okay, the Monumental is one of these guys. Okay, there's a candle, it should be him. Yeah, and he's turning his head. Yeah, spooky guy.
We have long awaited you, Slayer of Demons. I am one of the Monumentals. We preserve the fabric of reality. There is something thou needest to know. Once, we too, a scourge of demons faced.
Oh.
In the distant past, under a benevolent rule, the world was united, owing to the soul arts. Until a lust for power caused the awakening of the Old One. Across the land seeped a colorless, deep fog, and the world faced extinction at the hands of the demons. Thanks be, we were able to lull the Old One back to his slumber, yet only after the loss of innumerable souls, and half the world lost, erased by the fog. In order to mend the fabric of what land still remained, we entrusted 6 elders with 6 precious archstones. 1 to the king of a small yet diligent land. 1 to the king of the burrowers underground. 1 to the wise queen of the great ivory tower. 1 to the chieftain of lost and ill-fortuned souls. 1 to the shaman of the tempest-worshipping shadowmen. And the last to the great giants of the northern lands. The archstones were placed at nodes across the earth. We contained the Old One inside this Nexus and banned the soul arts. Finally, we became monumentals, half-living sentinels of the fabric of reality. Alas, the other monumentals have perished, and only I remain.
What a sad life sitting in the Nexus as a statue. By the power of the monumentals, the 4 sealed archstones have been released. Okay, now this is how we travel to the worlds. Now, just for the sake of completionist things, let's go up here. And show you that while it's still here. Shame on you, FromSoft. Where? Touch door to Pantheon, yes. Now this is the Pantheon, where you can see other heroes and their statistics. He's number 1. Trophies 18, total death counts 75. Oh, she. 27 hours played. Total souls acquired. Lots of females. 17 hours played. I played up to level 39 with my initial main character. Death count. Nice armor. Oh, that's interesting. Players' records at the time of game completion. Look at this, 12 hours. 30 hours. So you can see 29-ish. 80. Holy crap, 509. Oh, that looks a bit like a cheat. 40 hours. So this Let's Play is going to be something like 35 hours or so. Down there's the Nexus. Yeah, and this will be gone. So we've recorded it for all eternity for my YouTube channel. I've just immortalized a couple of characters. So I wonder, should I level first or just commit suicide? I think I'd rather level up first, because otherwise I end up maybe falling down the stairs as I try to reclaim my souls. That would suck. It's quite the fall. I'd like having enough strength to wield the bastard sword and try it. Hello?
Brave soul, who fears not death. Prithee, lull the old one back to its ancient slumber.
Oh, blue ice stone and white ice stone. That's how I can invade and get invaded, I think. Ice stones temporarily connect the diffused worlds. Should you lose your physical form, remember the ice stone. The maiden controls inhuman souls. This power allows her to aid those who slay demons.
What is it? Dost thou seek
What
soul
is it?
power?
Yes.
So be it.
She's kind of like a demon
After all,
herself.
thou requirest strength.
And I'm using souls like
Go
a demon.
forth, touch the demon inside me.
Touch the demon
Let
inside
these
me.
ownerless souls become thine own.
So I kill people and then eat their souls, basically.
Soul of the mind, key to life's ether.
So definitely I'm
Soul
going
of
to
the
put...
lost withdrawn from its
Now,
vessel.
see at the top, it's going
Let
to cost
strength
me
be granted so the
724.
world might be mended. So the world
I
might
would-
be mended.
And now it costs me more. So costs increase every level. This increases attack power and physical defense. Also, I think I need more endurance. Endurance is pretty good because it gives you resistances. Equipment burden as well. And vitality is for item burden. So how many, like for example, how much grass can I carry or spare weapons, and equip burden is actually what I've got on me. What I've got equipped. So let's increase endurance for sure by 1. It's going to take some time till this is going to work out. Let's go for more strength, also to deal more damage. And then I'm going for endurance. And now I'm lacking very few souls. And this is the
Art thou
moment
done?
to pop a soul.
May thine strength
Yeah.
help the
Yeah,
world be mended.
yeah, the world be mended. So let's go for equipment. Okay, soul sign seeks to help other world warrior. Return to your world when a phantom. So I can go and help other people apparently with this. And not summon them. Prove you have been accepted by the Monumental as a demon slayer. When you die and enter soul form, use this to send a soul sign. This item can only be used in soul form. A soul sign is sent to other worlds and you are summoned from those other worlds as a phantom. If you succeed in helping the summoner defeat a demon, you will regain your body. Okay, but first I need to pop a soul. I don't think they weigh anything. Unknown soldier soul should be enough. I must not pop the demon's souls, obviously.
Thou seekest, then touch.
Yeah, I'm going to touch the demon
Soul
inside you.
of the mind, key to life's
One more
ether.
endurance.
Soul of the lost withdrawn from
Let's
its
talk.
As for me, I am only here to tend to the flames. I keep the candles lit and serve the brave demon slayers who are trapped here.
Well, I can touch the demon inside her.
I keep the candles lit
And
and,
she can
serve
touch
the
my
brave
sword.
demon slayers who are trapped here.
Okay, it's the same line.
Art thou done?
Let's talk to Stockpile Thomas.
I would be happy to lighten your load and look after any excess baggage.
Let's deposit items first. Yeah, I'm going to keep the lotus. I'm going to keep the spice. I'm not going to keep the 3 throwing knives. Unknown. Okay, I'm going to leave them here actually. And I think you can still use them when you're at the smithy. I'm going going to put the... Okay, I can't. Need to unequip it. Light crossbow. I'll keep it just in case. Okay, the ropes I don't need. Let's talk.
Rest assured, best of luck.
Let's talk.
When the scourge came, I abandoned my wife and daughter and fled like a madman.
Yeah, and now they are dead.
When I came to, I was in the Nexus. I haven't dared venture outside these walls since. I wish I could do more, but I am ignorant of the world beyond these walls. That Candle Maiden cared for me during my first days in the Nexus. She says very little, but has a kind heart. She's just the age my young daughter would have been. The poor, poor girl, trapped here with her eyes occluded by wax. If only something could be done to help her. If only something could be done. If only some...
Well, it doesn't quite trigger anything about his daughter, so maybe it's not his daughter's item.
If only something could be done to help her.
I wonder if I should... Let's take a look at the swords first. Okay, I'm not going to use that anyway. What's my equip burden now? It is... way too high to get the better roll. So the bastard sword or the scimitar. The long sword is a straight sword, large sword. Okay, this one scales with strength and it has piercing damage possibly. This one just... Or they both scale with strength and dexterity actually. I can't wield it yet, I need 18 strength. And I could wield this one, I believe. I do have 10 dexterity, which is enough. Okay. So let's put the scimitar. And see... I deal more damage with right-hand weapon 1. Let's try them. So this is my current weapon. And this would be the other weapon. Not bad. I'm going to make this my spare weapon.
Hello again. I'm keeping a...
So I'm going to deposit... Well, I'm sorry that this is taking some time, but I think this is all quite important for the progress in this game.
You
Okay.
have a heart of gold.
You need to do your item management. And I've got a heart of gold anyway, so... Can I die from here already? Look, they are jumping from all over the place. It's a lassie. Let's jump. Oh no! Okay. Geronimo! So all these pros who defeated the game so quickly, I think, of most of their deaths were actually within the Nexus. Okay, now we've unlocked the stones, the others. Here we've done one thing already. Now we can go to the Phalanx Archstone. This will take us here. Stonefang Tunnel. City of the Burrowers, keepers of the huge tunnel. Most of the stubborn excavators who supported the soldiers of Boletaria had their souls taken. Lacking their own will, they mindlessly continue working. That's so shocking, actually. It's a bit like your day job. You just continue working. Latria, land of the Queen's ivory tower. An old man took revenge on the Queen by locking her family in a prison with inhuman guards. All that escapes the place are the prisoners' cries. This is a tough one. This is destroyed. This is the land of the giants, I guess. Maybe they wanted to do a DLC and then didn't. The island shrines of the Shadow Man, who worship storms and mourn the dead. Here the storm beasts fly above, and the souls of the dead inhabit empty skeletons to move about freely. This is where you should go to when you play a mage character or a royalty, because you get a nice melee weapon quite swiftly. And this one's the Valley of Defilement. This damp valley is the resting place of those who have been thrown away. Overtaken by poison and plague, the dwellers attack anyone who wanders into the valley, hoping to offer souls to the woman who showed compassion. So these are the options. And I think we can... You know, it's also like there are like 3 or 4 levels in each world, and they get increasingly difficult. So let's say 2-1 would be easier than 1-2. Let's go here. There's a spider at the end, which I would like to defeat with a ranged weapon actually. So nevertheless, let's go there. And then actually take a break here and continue in the next episode of Let's Play Demon's Souls, where we shall continue by going up the stairs here. Thanks a lot for watching. Until then, bye.